Hello guys and welcome back to Once Human. Today we're going to be discussing about the acid farm. I have quite a bit of setup over here and in order to make this work, first and foremost you have to be in a polluted zone. As you all must know that I am right here in a polluted zone. I can barely see the sun. It's right over there. To understand how you've been in a polluted zone, just look at your backpack. You can start to see some numbers, which is the stardust count. Once you have, even if it is 1 digit or 2 digits, I certainly recommend that you stop at 2 digits. Once you have hit a 3 digits, your sanity will greatly decrease. As of right now, I'm fairly okay with my sanity, not gonna decrease for the time being. So once you found a decent polluted zone and your expertise are built, place down your building, and I recommend that you start with these water catchers. The water catchers is indeed will help you get the polluted waters from the polluted zones without need to have need to collect any electricity, because as you may know that electricity is a pretty big deal. As you can see right now, I have like 6 generators which has a total capacity of 186. Actually the 6 is from this electric eel over there, so it's actually 180 for 6 generators, and the 6 generators seems to be my limit over here. See, current and maximum generator allowed in your territory. There is a couple of ways that you can increase this to 8, maybe more, but I'm not quite in that expertise area. And maybe you can get with some what you call special right here numeric specialization. Sometimes you will get a specialization for that specific generator which exceeds the normal limit of 6. I have seen players using 8. So yeah, there's quite a bit of ways you can generate power. First thing you have to do is start with the smaller generators which can be let's see if I can find it easily. That is, I wonder if it is in the crafting. It should be though. Maybe it's under logistics. Yeah, I think it is. So we're gonna start with solar powered generators, which gives us how many? I think it gives us like 15 watts of power, and it is okay. You can start with this, but I highly recommend that you guys learn everything and go to the very last advanced. Either go with the large solar generator or the large biomass. I have placed like 6 of my large biomass right over here. As you can see, it just require any of these, like even if spoiled food, if you have, keep them inside and it will generate a fuel time, and the fuel capacity is 5000 and the fuel duration is 136 hours, which is quite a lot of time. So it will run for actually like maybe 5 days or 4 days non-stop, so you're quite good with that. So yeah, that's about the generators. But regarding this water catchers, start with this, craft as many as you can, because at the starting of the time you won't be having like pretty decent amount of materials to place, like 20 of them like I placed right here. I suggest start with maybe 3 or 4 and start collecting polluted water. It will drop down here. If you don't have a water tank, it doesn't have a problem. Just make sure that you have water catchers or rainwater collector system ready and place it on your polluted zone or on your base. So it will keep collecting all the polluted water. You can see it collects like 5 minutes it takes to collect 1 polluted water. So yeah, so that's quite a bit of time. And the only drawback with this rainwater catcher is that it will only gather when you are in a rainy season. Now that's confusing, isn't it? Because right now it is you can see it is drawing. See, time required is 1 minute 40 seconds. it is currently being active and currently being in raises, but I'm not seeing the rain here, right? Yeah, that's one of the what do you call we don't know what when the rain hits us or when the rain does not hit us. So in polluted zone there is no like animation for rains, so it just happens. So that's why I suggest start with water catchers, so you can gather as much polluted water in the early beginnings of the game. You won't be able to make acid right off now, but the more amount of water catchers, the more amount of polluted water you gather from water catchers, it will be useful for the earlier or so the later game. So from my setup, I have placed like 5 water cages in each side. That's 24 side, that is total of 20. And I have placed like 5 water cages to a water tank over here. You can see, which is slowly but surely gathering like 10. It will slowly go up like 12, maybe 14. Keep gathering as much polluted water from the time when it's rained. That's it. And for the other thing, I have placed a water tank over here. You can see here it is 10 as well. And notice that all these water catches I have placed like 2 stories high. The reason being is that water generally flows downstream. You cannot expect to place the water catcher downstairs and you can connect to a pipe up without an electric pump. So I suggest you make some sort of a higher, like a 2-story or 3-story, just foundations, build up, place all your water catchers, and try to connect. Maybe I think it can connect 8 or maybe 9 water catchers to a single water tank. That will work, and you don't have to place like me as like I place like 1 water catcher plus 1 foundation. You can clump them together, it will work just fine. Just make sure that it is connected to a water tank later. If in the earlier game you can keep collecting from inside, you don't need to physically take it out. Let's leave it there, and once you have a water tank, connect that to a water tank. And how it flows downwards, you can see from when you're building, in the building stage, you can see the highlights where the water is going to go. That's it. That's all you have to be looking out for when you're connecting water pipes. It has to go down. You can see everything. I'm gonna show it over here. See this thing going down on the other side here and the other side here. It is going down. So that this method takes a pretty long time. So the more you have, the more polluted water you'll get. That's it. But also I recommend not to go too much, because only in rainy conditions you'll get polluted water. So you don't want to have a base full of water catchers, and you don't want to have that much materials lying around. So once you have this going on and you started to collect in a water tank, the reason why I say is that you need to collect in a water tank later. That is simply because you don't want all these pipe like connections going to a filtration machine. One of the best filtration machine that we have is the osmosis, which is the large water filtration. It takes quite a bit of power. So it takes 10 watts of power. So if you're starting with a smaller generator, you're only gonna get 15 watts, which not gonna be enough, because this alone takes 10 cost. So that's why I urge you guys to learn all the electric components, all the generators, and reach the advanced one, so that you can have one generator will give an output of 30 watts, maybe even more if you happen to have any specializations. So yeah, once you have the water filtration, the large one, you can see you can put the polluted water here, and it will convert the polluted water to impure acids. It takes 2:1 ratio, so you need like 2 polluted water to get 1 impure acid. And once you're like connecting here, you can see it's been gradually being taken. It just like takes like 15 seconds. That's it, super fast. On the smaller versions, the I think standard one takes like 2 minutes. So I wouldn't recommend. I would really hope that you go for this one. You can start with that, but that is fine. But at the later stages, kindly go for this one, because this saves you a lot of time as well. In total, if you ask me how many large water filters you need, I would say 4 large water filtrations, 2 of these brewing barrels, and maybe quite a few of the water tanks. So once you have starting collecting this impure acid, you can connect to a brewing barrel. Right now it is not connected. The reason I'm buying this, I got disconnected, or to just to show you guys. You can see the pipeline here. It's only being drawn to this tank. It's not going out. And the second thing that I have to make sure that it has to be connected. So I'm going to show you right now. Go to construction territory, go to water pipe. I'm not going to connect every single one to a single water filtration. The reason why I did 2 water filtration is that one can take care of one processing impure acid, and the other which can go for taking the pure water. So I'm gonna connect 2 of them. One, right here. There we go. Now the 2 of them has been like connected. So it will gradually increase the count. You can see 62. It will count to 63, 64. As much the polluted water is inside the water tanks, will gradually keep adding until it just reaches limit. That's it. The reason why I don't use 2 of these, I'll show you in a more detailed manner. Let me connect these 2 over here. I have extra 2 more tanks, probably sitting idle over there. There we go, getting that pipeline. I mean, the water tanks are pretty good, so that you can reduce these so many like connections, which is just sometimes, even if I look at this or these electrical components, I definitely do not like it. I have already made a set of a switch, but I'm not satisfied with that. So yeah, because it goes through foundation, ceilings, floors, everything, even the pipe, electrical components, everything. Yeah, so that's connected, and this is the second large water filtration. The purpose is to filter, you can select here, polluted water into impure acid. So I can see it is being gathered. 1,000 acids has been gathered right now, impure acids. Now what about the water? As you guys may know, the brewing barrels need water. This is purified water. Purified water can be only obtained through here, water filtration machines. So we're gonna use 2 of these for like making impure acid, and we're gonna have 2 of them up above to make pure water. So when you have opened this, we need purified water and impure acid to make a pure acid. So the calculations for this one is 10 purified water plus 10 impure acids gives you like 1 pure acid. So that's a lot, right? That's a lot. So let's go. I have already placed all of my things over here. I have placed all the things. So here's the setup that I made. Water tank full of dirty water. Second water tank full of dirty water. This I had done like manually. The reason why I did this manually, because I do want to save power. I don't want to use electric pump to gather the impure water and use and waste that electricity on this. So in other case, what I did was I went AFK. Let's go to a river over there. I think that's, yeah, go to a lake over there, and I started gathering, impure water, and went AFK like maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, something like that, and you get maybe 50k or 50,000 or 60,000 of water, and you place them in these barrels. That's it. In these water tanks, 2 of them. You place 2 water tanks, place them inside, and we're gonna connect them to just under there a large water filtration. Right now it says does not have anything, so we're gonna connect that right now. All the electrical components has been connected, just the water connections I'm going to show you. So water pipe goes in, connecting you there, and you can see it has been connected. You can see the highlight, what I mean right here. See, water flows and highlights going down. That means the flow is down. Just make sure that if it is working as intended. Now it's gonna slowly add in, you can see the dirty water or the impure water. It is 2, now it's 3. It will keep on adding time by time, maybe 5 seconds, one addition, and it will like filter out, and it will gather the purified water under here. And we shall go for this one over here. Let's go water pipe there. Now this will start work. Okay, now the important question, why I have made 2 separate water filtration machines and 2 separate the impure acid. I made 4 of these to run 2 separate brewing barrels. I'm going to show you why it is considered a necessity to do this method. First things first is that once you connect a single water filtration machine to a single barrel, all the utilization from top to bottom will be issued to one single barrel. If you connect to multiple, once this, you can see, once this bar has been filled up, so it takes 4,000, let me show you once again, it will take 4,000 impure acid and 4,000 impure acid and 4,000 purified water. It can hold that much capacity. Then after this capacity is full, it will move to the second barrel. So if you're connecting it together, it will be like one will work for a period of time, then only the other will work. It takes a longer time. So that's why it is better to separate a single brewing barrel to a single impure acid to a single purified water, so that all the resources will directly go to one single barrel and you can get the pure acid. Same thing with over here. I'm going to connect and I'll show you right now. So once you have the water connected, let's see, okay, a water pipe. Oh, this is the pure water, purified water. So purified water will go straight towards, I'm not gonna take it to a tank or anything. I can go straight towards the brewing barrels. You can see right away. So as you can see in the brewing barrel, you can see 3, 4, 6, 4. It will go to 3, 4, 6, 5. So that means it is working. It is working. And from this, you can see is Oh, impure acid 93 has been generated, so let's connect that as well. Water pipe, there we go. Brewing barrel, open brewing barrel. It says 3006, it will add 3007 soon. Yeah, there we go. Now that's been working, and you will get pure acids. So let me connect the other one like so. Water pipe, straight towards the brewing barrel, and the other water pipe straight towards the brewing barrel. Now that the pure water and the impure acid is going inside two separate brewing barrels. Sometimes you can do this manually. The reason why I said manually is because if we have gathered too much impure acid, and it will take some bit of time to transfer. It takes 5 minutes to transfer into one, so there is a limited amount of time. If you want to increase that productivity, manually place a separate barrel over here, and you manually put the materials, and make sure you connect that to electrical appliances so that it will run continuously. So from this point it is all automated, except for the fact that you have to gather these dirty waters manually so that it can save some electricity. So that's how the method for gathering polluted water, one of the method. The second one is the similar one, but just with pumps. I'm gonna show you. I have placed like 8 electrical pumps over here, water pump, working tirelessly. No matter where they are, absolutely happy, working 24/7. So this guys will generate, I think 5 minutes one polluted water. It has to be in a polluted zone as always, similar to the water catchers. In a polluted zone, place down. I have raised this so that I can direct the flow of the flow of polluted water to a tank. You can see it is 4, so 4 lines are going in, that goes into a tank, another 4 over there, and that goes to a tank. Should be running. It has been running like quite a bit now, so let's see how much it has got. Okay, 1215, that is good. And this guy, 1733, and that's good. So it has been gathering quite a lot. Now you can add 5 pumps each, 10 pumps in total, but reason being is that if you add too many pumps, you won't have enough electricity for running like synthetic workbenches and other like electric furnaces. Right now my electric furnaces is turned off. It's not even connected. It should be here. See, it's not even connected because I'm not using it right now, but that's why. In order to save some electricity, I think 4 should be okay. If you have more power, more than maybe 180 power, you can probably go for 5 or even 6. It depends upon your capacity or what your level you're gonna reach. So water pipe, this water pump which is being gathered from water pump, the polluted water inside the tank. So I'm gonna connect that to the same osmosis water filtration, and it will keep on gathering. There is a limit of number of connections that you can make to any like facility like water filtration machines or brewing barrels, or what you can see even the electrical connections. There's a limit. Even the water tanks, I think the limit is 9 or maybe even 10. So let's connect this second one. Oh, water pipe, there we go. Oh, there we go. It has been connected. I run these two simply because I think the daily production I can get for this one maybe less than 250 or less than 300. I'm not entirely sure because it is not enough to do like 24/7 at the moment. I need like more pumps, more electric pumps, and more water catchers, and get more polluted water so that you can run 24/7. It's been running for 2 days because that's simply because I have primarily like starting of the game just keep on gathering what do you call polluted water so that I can run this acid farm longer. So that's it. So once you have this acid, you can take it out, make bullets, make explosives or gunpowder. It is all up to you. And also you can increase I would say increase this rainwater collectors to maybe as per your liking, because that will give you more impure acid so they can run the farm more. I think the best thing to do is gather polluted water at the earlier stage so that you can run the acid farm once you unlock different memetics like the purification station, the brewing barrels. It will take few of the time because it won't be able to get to the bottom line because you don't have enough memetics points. Even the water pump takes quite a bit of time. I mean, for me it took 2-3 days. So yeah, so I think that's it. And regarding what do you call the electrical connections, it is simple. Basically connect you cannot connect one generator to another, but what I did is that it should be here. I place electrical components like this. Like I think it's a wall output, or is this something else? Let me see. Yeah, it is this thing. Suspended terminal. So there is 6 of them. So you can see I placed all the 6 in one terminal and connected to different 3 and added few of these switches over there. And regarding the pumps, how electricity that I have connected, pumps electricity connection is pretty easy. So you can connect, you can see, I'm gonna show you here, open facility, water management, see circuit pump. So what the thing is that I have connected electricity from one pump to another, here, then here, then here. Then I can move all this to here, and all these is just one connections. All 8 pumps is just one connection, and one electrical line is going straight towards what do you call I think it's too high for me to go back and up, and then see one electrical line is straight going towards, and we have reached the main phase. And just added a switch, and you can turn on and off, which it's okay if you don't have switch. I don't think switch is that much necessary. It just helps you with a lowered capacity, that's all. But yeah, that's once you have that, you can easily run the full system. I would say this system is semi-automatic because we have to physically like gather the dirty water so that you can make pure water, just to save some electricity, that's it. And if you don't want this individually gathering acid from these 2 barrels, just connect these 2 barrels to a water tank. Make sure that barrels are a little bit high so that water flows downstream. And if you have it, you can get all this acid inside a tank. That's it. That's how easy it is to get acid in one's human. So hope you guys like understood what I explained it. If you have any doubts, I can clarify it in the comment section. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out.